What is up, everyone? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day so far. As you can see, it's still fairly early and quite cold, but let's take it on. There's no door on it, apparently, because I can see right inside it there. Means it won't actually shield me from the cold, unfortunately. Now, last night I kept hearing some animal until I went to sleep. Animal was going through their trash. My two friends who have basically asked me not to leave them behind, only to leave me behind in about a month's time. Which I'm not a big fan of. And by the way, it feels a lot colder down here because we're near the water. And look at how much clearer that is. Whoa. That is so much, you can see a lot easier. Yeah. There used to be a railing there, but until that eroded away. For those, and this is just for that was just for those who haven't seen it yet. I don't know why these guys thought to paint the rocks black. No point in that. Oh, fudge. Car. Well, guys, I'm actually getting ready to head to the tent. Hold on, I think I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. Yep, it's exactly who I thought it was. Someone I know. He's a cool dude. Even if a certain someone wants to say otherwise. I won't say her name on camera because, yeah, she's kind of paranoid. She doesn't seem to accept when something is not true or is true, which is part of her problem. And I keep hearing about how she's gone crazy lately from a Latino guy that I happen to know through my other friend. Him I'm not mentioning on camera because, well, I just want to give him his privacy. Though some of you may already know who he is. Anyways, I'll see you guys down at the tent. Yeah. For those of you who are wondering why I'm back up here, we just received threats that we're not allowed to camp down there by a bunch of three random dudes who, by the way, don't own the property. I know who owns that property down there. Those dudes are not among them. It's just three random dudes hiking. It's ridiculous that this shit keeps happening. And I'm also hearing police are supposedly, the police are now clearing the homeless out of the woods. That's bullshit, you guys. We got nowhere to go. The police still fail to realize what they're doing to us. Yeah. Another mutual friend's down here. I'm gonna get my bike. I'm not coming back down here. This is, yeah. They decided they're not gonna stay at a campsite. They decided to leave me behind, despite asking me not to leave them behind. And it's all because of one woman. Couldn't take a little bit of a chill, and she couldn't even put on a jacket to take that chill better. But I was going to be, now the good thing is I was going to be moving from this site to begin with. But now it's being enforced by the police that we can't sleep in the woods, which is, like I said, bullshit. They're claiming for projects on future parks and whatnot, which is a load of shit. I would have heard about these projects if they were coming. So the police are now lying to everybody. Oh, now the articles are saying that it's unsanctioned camps in wooded areas and public lands claiming fire hazards. Bullshit. That's not the reason they're doing it. I'm telling you guys, it's the Democrats doing this shit. Virginia's under a Democratic governor, and none of this shit was happening until until that Democrat took over as a governor. They should have blocked her efforts on that too. We got nowhere to go. Thing of it is, it's public land, which means technically we can do what we want as long as it doesn't bother anybody else. We have rights on public land. And then the wooded areas, yeah, technically the police have no jurisdiction there. They literally have to get permission to go in the wooded areas. Law, that's how their protocol is. That's how it's supposed to be by law. First they claimed it was projects, now they're claiming it's a law, which, no, it was never a law. Never. There's never federal law for people to not be allowed to camp somewhere. Because that basically means we can't do it recreationally too, and people do it all the time. So that's a load of bullshit.